Right now, there are concerns about Milwaukee students being exposed to lead in schools.
Yeah, the district says this is a crisis and it's closing several schools until the lead gets cleaned up. ABC's Lionel Moise has you covered on how Milwaukee's action is shining a spotlight on a national problem.
More schools in Milwaukee closed because of concerns about lead paint.
This continues to be a really challenging time for our city.
The city announcing 2 more school closures due to elevated lead levels, bringing the total to 6 schools now closed for cleanup. More than 100 school buildings in Milwaukee were built before lead paint was banned in 1978, meaning more closures could follow.
These are really important investments and stabilization activities to ensure that the children do not have long-term permanent brain damage.
At least 4 students recently tested positive for elevated blood lead levels. The city asking the CDC for help, but was told recent layoffs led to, quote, the complete loss of our lead program. ABC News asked Health Secretary Robert Kennedy about those cuts.
Can you explain the rationale for cutting a program like that?
There were some programs that were cuts that are being reinstated, and I believe that that's one of them.
So far, there's been no indication the CDC's lead program has been restored. It's an issue of concern far beyond just Milwaukee. One federal survey found more than 15 million public school students were in districts that inspected for lead paint, and half of those districts found lead. But another 22 million students were in districts that never inspected for lead, leaving the full scope of the risk unknown. Cities from New York and Philadelphia to Chicago have also struggled with the issue. Lead exposure can cause organ damage and long-term problems, including behavioral disorders. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.